Welcome to the Showtime podcast. I'm your host Noah and we'll be joined by three other legends, Aidan Shanahan, Mitch Graham and Will Purcell. Get yourselves comfortable, grab some popcorn because even us don't even know where this will go. Go follow us on our socials and go subscribe and give us some feedback. Thank you. And enjoy the show.
It's showtime!
Yeah, Begsy
What's going on, Smit?
and Shannons. Now, we'll start with Beg. Beg, how was your day?
Oh, Smit. I'm glad you're doing the intro today. It's something different. But anyway, my day was good. Got up to a bit of schoolwork. That's really about it. Took the dog for a walk. Had my English sack yesterday, so that was interesting. How was your day, Smit?
Yeah, mine was all right. It was pretty full on. Had a sack, a written report due, by the exam requirements, and just walked the dog too, and yeah, not too much. Now we go down to the bottom left corner. Now, Purse, four eyes, as they say.
Shut up. Don't start this. Just because you're hosting tonight does not mean you have the authority to call me that.
Yeah, it does.
How was your day?
He gets real fine.
How's my day? My day was pretty quiet. Had a few classes to go to, and then walked the dog. In my Birkenstocks too. It was a beautiful day for Birkenstocks. Otherwise, yeah, not much. Just schoolwork. Not much.
Really good. Now, Shannons, please tell us you've walked your dog today. Get the 4 feet.
I didn't actually.
And
Oh, man.
I had an English sack today. That was how my day went. I've had 4 sacks this week.
oh,
So not fun. I haven't been doing a heap. Went to the supermarket. That's about as exciting as my day got, to be honest.
interest.
Right, we'll hand it over to Beg to proceed the proceedings.
Thanks, Smit. Well, that was a very quick intro.
Great intro.
Smit, thank you for doing that. Just wanted to see how that turned out. And, you know, it was all right. Anyway, first up, talk about the AFL. And
I'd rather not talk about the AFL at the moment.
it's been a sad week for the Carlton Blues fans. Will Purcell.
Guy, mate. No, I just can't deal with it.
Cade Simpson retires after 300 so games.
140.
Cruiser retires 180 so games. And Bryce Gibbs after
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
He played about 230, I think. But sad week for the Blues. What are your thoughts, Perce?
I mean, if we've still got Jonesy, we're still doing all right, mate. So
Big Lion Jones.
that's my comment. But no, it's pretty sad to see Cruiser and Simpson go. Watched them a lot as a little kid. So
Yeah, well, start watching them I started watching them when I started watching football and now you see them gone.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Pretty devastated, to be honest.
yeah, not a good week. But,
Probably did that we lost to Adelaide on the weekend too. So
finals chance is gone.
gone. I mean, I don't think we'll beat Brisbane this week either.
No, I don't think we will.
I don't
Probably
really.
wouldn't.
But I'd like to.
It's a very Carlton thing to do if we do.
Oh, but if we win, we just pulled that one out of our asses. But Brisbane are a pretty good side, so I do back them.
Yeah. Now, go to the two other boys. Use the flying Geelong.
Actually, can I ask?
Played favourites.
How
Yeah,
did the Pats go on Friday night against the Tigers?
Oh, you, Smith.
give us a rundown, Smith.
Yeah, it wasn't a good night for the Catters, unfortunately, but we'll bounce back against Sydney and take the top 4 by storm.
That's it.
Yeah, not unlike Carlton, who'll be whisking on coke up in Queensland.
You could go join them, Smith.
Mate, Bailey Cotter got dropped in the wings.
And hang on, I've got something to say about that. He got dropped after
Yes.
kicking the game winner, mate.
Yes.
You got dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough, unfortunately.
What was
Two
David
game
Teague thinking?
Was your off-field performance not up to standard?
No, unfortunately not. That's what David told me.
Too many solos.
Yes.
Failed the skin fold.
Yes.
It's
Skin
just-
hole.
Solo King himself.
Oh, dude.
No,
Look-
but
As a Catters supporter, I'm not too unhappy about if we were to finish fourth because you play Port Adelaide. And to be perfectly honest, I think I'd rather play Port Adelaide than either Brisbane or Richmond.
I agree on that.
you
Yeah.
beat Port Adelaide, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
Did once too. I was
So-
something like that.
Not the worst case scenario.
Get Tom Hawkins kicking a few snags and you'll be right.
Snags.
Get Danaher over next year. We should be fine.
Oh, don't get your hopes up, Smith.
Jeremy
What about,
Cameron.
what
He
about Brad?
did not go there.
Hey, to be honest, Purse, they pick up a lot of players. I wouldn't be
I'd like to
surprised.
see that salary cap, to be honest. I'd really like to see it.
No, they just love playing at Geelong. It's not about the money.
Yeah, unlike you, Perth. Right.
Tom Papley turned down the deal at Carlton today.
Nah, it's right. We don't need him.
See,
Who do you need?
Need a midfielder.
Who?
Midfielder. Need a midfielder. Happily plays forward, so need someone like a.
Elijah Holland?
What? Who?
is
He
that,
like
the,
the
is that the
draft
guy who
pick.
got just
Is he a draft
arrested?
pick prospect or something? Right.
No, who was that guy that got arrested for Sydney?
Elijah Taylor.
Yeah.
No, not good. That
You mean Bush League players from Wagga Wagga?
doesn't he play for the Murray Bush Rangers
Who?
or whoever Smith was talking about? I swear I've heard the name before.
He plays for the Murray Bush Rangers.
No, he's a draftee this year.
Yeah, it's not talking about. Yeah.
Anyway, what I don't know what's going on right now, but
Yeah.
who so there's two Brownlow favourites at the moment, Lockie Neal and Travis Boat. Who do you think it's going to be one of them?
I reckon it is. Yeah.
I
I
reckon.
reckon Travis Boat might.
Travis Boat might.
Yeah.
I feel like a few votes might have got stolen from him in the past few games, but
Yeah, the only I reckon because those two are like hot favourites is because their teams won a lot of matches and they've both been good in their wins. So I reckon they're both a good chance.
Smith.
I'm going with Neil. Neil's had a pretty outstanding year, so he should take 3 votes. But I reckon Jared Berry will take votes off him. So, yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know much about Brisbane. I don't know who you just said, but
Gary Berry.
Oh no, Jared Lyons. That's the one.
I'm going to say
Gary Berry, I haven't barely heard of, mate.
Canberry.
Shanners.
Raspberry.
Yeah, I think Neil will win it. I think he's had a very, very good year. I think Boak will come second.
Yeah. Is there a pick that maybe might get a few more than you expect?
Matty Cottrell's got 3, I reckon.
Jack Steele.
I hope so.
Jack Steele will be a good one.
Yeah.
Monkey, I reckon.
Petrarca.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
And maybe Angus Brayshaw too. 3rd in the Brownlow last year.
Nah. He's from what I've seen this year, mate, I reckon he's been a little bit quieter. But that's just me.
What about from a Geelong point of view? You think see anyone going up?
I think Dangerfield's probably going to get the most, but I don't think he'll win it.
Yeah.
We've had like good players that have been barely talked about, like Sam Menegola, Cam Guthrie,
Yeah.
Duncan. Duncan, yeah. Those 3 are like very underrated, I reckon. They've had a very good, all 3 of them had pretty good years.
Perth or Carlton point of view, who do you reckon notch up the votes?
I reckon it's either going to be Cripps or Walsh, to be honest, or Wiedering. One of the two.
I'm saying Walsh or Wiedering.
Walsh or
Yeah. Wiedering's got to be all Australian, that's for sure.
He's been pretty
He's all
solid.
right. Him or Harris Andrews, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe. Harris Andrews is injured too, so that might
But
bring him.
it's only 2 games though.
Now.
Yeah, true.
Did
Either one of them.
I can't remember. I haven't really caught up on it. Lockie Neal, did he get fined the other day or?
Got fined, I'm pretty sure.
so didn't get suspended.
No.
Yep. So nearly at the end of the season, Coleman, Tommy Hawkins seems like he's going to get that.
Yeah.
Only
No.
like 40 goals, not too many, but I
No.
suppose shortened season.
I'm just waiting until someone breaks a ton again.
I don't reckon we'll ever see it again.
I don't reckon we'll see it again.
It'd be good to see, but
It would be.
Last time, Buddy and Fev going at it
yeah.
back in 2008.
Yep.
But I don't reckon for a long time we'll see it again.
No.
I think the game's changed too much.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Anything else from it? Who do you reckon's going to get in the grand final?
I can see Brisbane.
I'll go Perth first.
Brisbane. I'll go Brisbane as one of them.
Yeah.
And look, at the moment, either Geelong or Richmond. I said Port a couple of weeks ago, but I reckon anyone in that top 4 could make the granny.
Yeah, I think Richmond having that final experience for the past few years, I think they'll probably go well in the
Yeah.
postseason. Smit, what do you think?
I'm going with Smoky. So I reckon Saints, although their form has been reeled down in the past 6 weeks, they're a big Smoky if they get Jones, Hill, all them up and about. They will go far like Bulldogs did in 2016.
You say the Saints, Smit?
Yep.
Yeah, I hope they go well. Brett Ratner's
Yeah.
coach, former Carlton coach.
We got
Okay.
rid of him for no reason.
Brought Malthouse to bloody ruin the team. Shannons, what do you think?
Who do I think will make the grand final?
Yeah.
I think Richmond will make it. And as we said, I can see any of the teams in the top 4 making it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Very tough year to predict, I feel. But I agree with Richmond having experience.
And we still got GWS at 10th, Melbourne 9th, Western Bulldogs 8th, St Kilda
I
7th.
can't see.
GWS can still make it, but
I can't see them. Their form's been pretty shocking lately.
Hmm.
And they got the Saints as well, who are in some pretty good form. So,
I think the top 8 will stay as it is right now.
yeah. I can't see the Doggies being moved unless they lose to Freo.
which, I mean, could
happen,
possibly
but
happen. Like, yeah.
And even if the Saints lose, their percentage will keep them in, I reckon.
Yeah, I agree.
Suppose we're at the end of season now. Has there been any players that been like you've watched and you were like, oh, they've had a good season, better than previous seasons, most improved sort of player?
Ooh.
Own team, different team. What do you?
I think from Carlton, Jacob Wiedering. That's just personally, I think he's improved at a side.
Yeah.
And probably Jack Steele.
Yeah.
I reckon. That's
He's
just
had a good season.
yeah. From bench to tagger to getting 25 disposals a week. It's pretty good. But that's just my opinion.
Smith.
I'm going to go with Essendon and go Ridley, Jordan Ridley.
Yeah, that's another good one.
He's done well down back despite Michael Healy going down, and I reckon Luke Ryan's just improved out of sight. So,
yeah, I agree with both of those.
Shanners.
I think Dan Butler has had a very good year.
Yeah.
I think he's had something to prove after being let go by Richmond, and I think he's done a really good job at the Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had a very good season, that's for sure. Well, I think that's enough AFL talk. We'll go to NBA now. Now, boy, oh boy, the Clippers.
It's all on.
The Nuggets.
The Nuggets got up today. The Clippers. I don't know what the hell happened. Up 3-1, and they choke it.
Mm.
Buddy, PG with 10 points, Kawhi with 14 or so. What happened, Shanners?
I mean, the Nuggets just love Game 7.
Yes, they do.
I think the Lakers should just tactically lose the first 2 games and ensure it doesn't go to 7. Because at the moment, the Nuggets are absolutely killing it when it goes to 7 games.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray and the Joker just Going very well at the moment.
Greasy water tank just doing bits. The Joker was unreal today. His
Yeah.
playmaking for a big guy is amazing.
You don't see much of it for 7 foot, about 7 foot centre. Just have those playmaking skills. It's quite extraordinary, really.
And every time I watch him, I just think, you look out of place. You shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
But he's literally like the best player on the court sometimes.
Well, you would have seen the photos of him as like a child, teenager. He's a fat boy. Smit, did you watch the game today?
No, unfortunately, I was pretty full on at school, but I did see the result. 3-1 down in a 7-match series is pretty good. So credit to the team that won.
Yeah, Purse. What are your thoughts from it? Clippers, are they just?
Look, the Clippers just choked because I watched Game 4, and the Clippers just dominated the Nuggets. And I don't know what happened from there, but I'm not complaining. The Nuggets. I'd like to see the Nuggets and the Heat in the final. That's just me personally, but just underdog story. But
I really hope the Heat go well against buddy Celtics.
I know that Shannon doesn't agree with that, but
Disagree. To be fair, I wouldn't mind the Heat in the finals. If we were
the Heat or the Nuggets.
I'm going to be honest. Like seeing the Celtics and Heat in a Eastern Conference final, that's good to see.
Cool. Yeah.
Both underdog sort of side. But what happened to Celtics today? It was a very close game, Shanners.
It was extremely close.
It was a good
I
game.
just think it just goes to show how hard the Heat play. They're just extremely gritty.
Yeah.
And like work together extremely well. And they've just got a bunch of blokes that give their all every single time they're on the court.
2 words for you, Shanners. Bam Adebayo.
2 words, 1 person.
Mm-hmm.
What a block.
Gun.
Get out of my kitchen.
That was an unreal block.
Goran Dragic with 29, Jay Crowder with 22, Jimmy Butler with 20, and buddy Tyler Herro, near triple-double. He's impressing me.
He's very good.
He'll be a very good player.
Yeah.
He got rookie second team, I believe, but he's going to be very good.
Stiff first. I reckon.
How many games did Zion play? Does anyone? He didn't play many.
Not even maybe played like a quarter of the season.
Like, do you think he deserved first or second?
I mean, when he did come in, he was pretty good. So
I'm happy to see him on first.
Yeah, I know he'll be like a very good player, but just
I do agree with Ja Morant getting rookie of the year. He's
Superstar.
Yeah, no, he was good.
So, Heat take first game today. What's your prediction for the rest of the series? Shanners, Purse, Smit? Smit, what do you think?
Go to 7.
I've got no thoughts.
No thoughts. Shanners?
I want to see it go to 7.
Yeah.
And then I can't decide who's going to win it.
I think it might go to 7, to be honest. Like, it's going to be a very good series.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to go 4-2 the Heat's way, I reckon.
Go to 6.
But that's just me personally.
And, the Nuggets and Lakers, is it going to be a Lakers show?
I don't know.
I would have said yes, but after what the Nuggets have done, I can't write them off anymore.
I agree. I mean, if LeBron and AD are on, they'd be hard to stop. But
with both of them playing well, it's going to be GG for the Nuggets, I think.
Yeah. I'd like to see it go to 7.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it got announced today. The draft is in November. Is that right?
Oh, I didn't see it, but
I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, that's enough NBA. Shanners, it's your time, mate. It's
time.
It's Shanna's time here.
I'm excited.
I had to send you a few screenshots tonight because we'll go to Smit. Smit, have you been deleting some of your old Facebook posts?
Hang on a second.
No, of course not. No.
Didn't you think I'd screenshot all of them? I screenshot everything of your old stuff, Smith.
Probably Facebook deleted them.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
Mark
dear.
Zuckerberg.
Fucks.
Anyway, Shannons, go ahead.
Righto. So I've had another dig through Smitty's old Facebook posts, and I picked out a few that we need a little bit more backstory on. So the first one I've got here today was from the 21st of November 2015, so almost 5 years ago. And Smitty has posted, "Good day of cricket, Eaglehawk under 14A today. I picked up 1 wicket today and I took the top of leg stump out of the ground. When I batted, I took 3 overs to start to play my shots. I nearly hit 1, but it just landed inside the rope and I hit a reverse sweep for 4. So we are 1 for 60 and they are 5 for 38 after 25 overs each side."
Can I say, Shannon?
Question.
Were you the one that got reverse
Yeah,
sweep?
I was just about to say
Yes,
that.
this is why I picked this one out.
Yeah.
Now, Smith, you have been claiming for weeks that you have reverse swept me in a game, and I'm saying it's absolutely not true. And so I want to go to you first. Can you remember this game, and can you remember who you thought it was against?
I reckon it was against Bendigo. I am certain it was against Bendigo
Okay.
because I remember fielding at cover, and Logan Kerwood was on strike and he hit the ball to me, and he said yes, and I ran him out. So I think we had about 3 or 4 run-outs that game, which
Right.
set up the win. So
That's the celebration, Smith, that you used.
oh no, it was too big of a celebration, so I can't show it on TV.
Oh, shut up.
Can't show it.
So you reckon it was against Bendigo, us?
Yep.
Okay. So I was interested. So I went on My Cricket and went into the 2015-16 season. And the 21st of November 2015, which is when the post was from, it says you played against White Hills.
No, he's mixed them up again.
So Smith, that's 2 weeks in a row you've mixed up Bendigo and White Hills.
Oh,
Just to make sure, I did go down and you made 23 that game. That's a fair effort from you, Smith.
Maybe you reverse sweep the Chief.
Well, did you? Can you remember reverse sweeping the Chief?
oh, it was a while back. Probably not. I reckon.
Every game.
I played too many.
You can't remember any more than that, Smith?
No, unfortunately.
The only other question I've got is how do you take the top of leg stump out of the ground? What about the rest of it? Where'd the rest of the stump go?
Oh, I don't know. I think I broke that one. Nah.
Oh, head wobble.
I'm going to show you.
Oh, hang on. He hasn't actually got it, has he?
No, surely not.
No. Surely not.
Took the top of.
Oh, my God.
He's kept it. The broken stump.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, oh boy, where we?
No, it is
Right.
true.
And I've got one more for tonight. This is from the 14th of August, 2015. And Smit has posted, "Won the top group tonight in badminton, and it is the 2 win in a row. Who thinks I can go back to back? Now, Smit, the people want to know, did you go back to back to back?
Oh, I don't reckon I did because I didn't post it.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to say, if you went back to back, you might have posted about it.
When I played badminton with you, Smith?
Yeah, still was good times.
is that year 10 school?
No.
No.
We played out of school. We
Yeah,
played.
no. I remember year 10, I went into the badminton team. Smit and Beggy were just going, hitting the badminton.
And Tom Martin was
Yeah, I was in the
What do you
lower
mean?
side because I just went there just to take a day off school. But anyway,
made states, Smith. Smith
Oh, we
carried
did.
to states.
it was good.
Well, Shannon's, that's elite stuff. Elite
Nice,
stuff
man.
from you.
impressed,
Bit
mate.
more insight for the viewers. Thank you, Smit.
Now, I've got a question for you boys. I'll go, and Perth wants to say his first. So, Perth,
Yes.
What is the worst thing you have witnessed on the sports field?
Yeah, I'm just going to re-jog my memory back to last year. And we won the toss. No, sorry, we lost the toss. Got sent into the bowl. It was a 25-25 match. And we got smashed around the park at Bell Oval. I went into bat. Jimmy Barry opened the batting. Anyway, he went out to Smit Graham. And Smit Graham's just done the orange justice, just like that. And I'm sitting in the stands and I'm like, what is he doing? It is definitely one of the worst things I've seen on the cricket field. He has done the Fortnite orange justice dance. That is the worst thing I've seen on the cricket field.
Shannon, did he do that in rep as well?
I think he did.
Oh, no.
Smit,
I
Smit.
didn't even know Fortnite back then.
Smit, confirm or deny, did you do a Fortnite dance in a rep game?
No,
That is bullshit. Because
I didn't even know Fortnite back then.
But you definitely did it against us.
What do you mean? This is my normal dancing.
You definitely did it against us, Smith.
I got people to back me up. All right, NATO. Once we bring NATO on this show, he'll be able to say some stuff.
That. Yep, we can confirm that.
Shadows, what's the worst thing you've seen on the sports field?
The worst thing I've seen, or the thing that has scarred me the most, was a B grade game last year or the year before. I can't remember who we were playing, but we were playing at Atkins Street, and we were fielding. I wasn't wicket keeping; I was fielding at gully, and we just hear a bit of a scream, bit of a man yelling from the down in the change rooms at the soccer end. And this, I reckon he would have been about late 20s, early 30s. No clothes on.
Oh, dear.
Streaker comes bolting across the ground.
Wasn't Smith?
It wasn't Smith. And comes running across the ground. This is a B grade game. And he decides to streak on a B grade game. Runs across.
Do the Andrew Simons and just go whack.
Well, he came within about 2 meters of me, and I didn't want anything to do with it because I was quite scarred, to be perfectly honest. So he runs across the pitch, no clothes on, arms in the air, and all I can remember is Thomas Hart was fielding at first slip. Shout out to TZ. And Thomas, being Thomas, decides to say, "Is that it? It's tiny." Poor bloke is running across the oval, turns around and gives Tom an absolute spray for saying it was small, and then runs off.
Yeah, right.
This happened in about 30 seconds, and it's scarred me to this day that I've come within 2 meters of a male streaker.
Just in a local cricket game as well.
Just in a local cricket game. And yeah, just not what you want to see. That's the worst thing I've seen on a cricket.
Just
Can
wait first.
I add something to that, Shan?
Yeah.
Smith, why'd you spray him, mate?
Mate, I didn't. I was playing fourths that day, so
Ah,
there's no way I could have
Force
done
with
that.
the ball.
we weren't playing twos?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the fourths.
Did you, Smith, just go off topic for a bit. When did you start playing seconds?
I reckon it was 2018, 19. I think I played the first 3 games and
You
then
started-
broke.
You started playing with Con, didn't you?
Yeah.
I remember you bowled me in the third round, 2018, 2019. Smith, I was batting at 11.
Is that the game where Eagle Hawk needed?
Nah.
No, I think that's fine.
Nah, it was a 2-day.
I thought.
Yeah,
no,
Nash made 90 that day, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah. And then you and
Yeah,
Con did your backs.
yeah, I don't think I was playing.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Anyway, this must have been from a game last year at Sandhurst. Must have got on Snapchat from Ryan Harling or Riley Burns. Shout out to him. There was a streaker at Sandhurst. Did any of you boys see that?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't
Yeah.
hear it either.
There was a streaker there. they got on the Snapchat, started recording. I'm like, boy, oh boy, what's happening at Sandhurst? And just a streaker going at Sandhurst.
Yeah, right.
Smit, what's the worst thing you've seen on the cricket field? Sports field.
So I was at a footy game. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago, and Grace Murley, well, shout out to Grace Murley, done her knee. So the ambos were called, and they were obviously taking care of her. And then good old Caleb, Caleb Jordan, I think it's Caleb Jordan, popped his finger out. So he was running over with his finger like that. I can't do it, but and the paramedic said, "Just look the other way, mate. I'll fix this up right away," and he did. And then there was another concussion on the field at the time when the ambos were there, and I was just thinking, let's just get out of it because I'm going to be next, I reckon.
Were you watching or playing?
No, I was watching.
You were going to get injured in the stands, were you, Smith?
Oh yeah, you watched me get hurt in the stands.
So
That's something I'd pay to watch.
Shanners and Perth said some funny stuff. Smith just went on that low. Smith, have you seen any?
Getting hurt in the stands.
Maybe let me rephrase the question for Smith. What's the funniest thing you've seen on the field?
Oh
That's say he's off the field.
no, funniest thing was off the field was when in a seconds game against Strathdale Mauritians, and Daryl, shout out to Daryl, was watching horse racing. So we all decided that was time to watch horse racing, and obviously Nash and Sam Fitt were batting. I'll shout out to them too. And he made 94 that day because we weren't paying attention. Oh, and Sam Fitt gave us a spray afterwards saying, "Why weren't you watching the game? Why weren't you doing this?" And we're like, "Well, Daryl won $1,000 on the races."
Man, if that happens, that's fair play to him. But Nash killed us that day. I remember that day. He killed us.
Shout out to Nash.
Yep, shout out to Nash.
That was a pretty good innings, I heard. I wasn't.
Certainly
playing.
was.
I suppose news this week: COVID rules. Cricket's going to come back, or well, nothing confirmed yet, but we're allowed to go back to non-contact sports.
Yeah.
Thoughts, Spurs?
I see this as an absolute win, to be honest.
Absolutely. Be able to start training soon.
Yep.
I think league don't know when. I think they still need to get some stuff organised, but absolute win. Shannons?
Yeah, I agree. Can't wait to get back into it. I think the league still said October 31st,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
as a start date. But, hopefully we can start training soon, get back into the swing of things and get some cricket in our lives.
It's almost a month away. That's how close it is.
Yeah, but
Hard to believe, really.
I'm keen, I can tell you that.
Absolutely. Smit?
Very keen.
Smit. I know Smit's keen. Look at the boy.
I'm
He wants to
keen.
play some cricket.
Have you been by yourself?
Yeah. Shoot the ball, bowl the ball, throw the ball. Playing basketball.
speed camera again yet?
Hmm?
Hit the speed camera again yet?
No, of
65
course
miles per hour.
not.
It's hard work bowling 100 balls.
No, it'd be interesting to see how training goes with the 10-person limit at the moment. See if they get any leeway with that, but I don't know.
Because I heard some things from, this must have been Cricket Victoria website, that have to bring your own cricket balls. There'll be a person limit. It's going to be very different, that's for sure.
5-all.
You're going to bring a brand new pill every night, aren't you, Smith?
Mate, go to Bignell's after school. We're living the dream.
Shout out to Sam Williams, who works at Bicknells.
Oh, Bignell's great people.
Well, that's the cricket news. Nothing else is happening in cricket. I suppose I haven't been watching the Australia and is it England? So
Yeah.
This is how much I don't know. How's that going?
It's 1-1.
1-all.
1-1.
1-1. Who's been
Final game tonight.
final game tonight? Who's performing? Who's not?
Maxi made a few runs the other week. On Saturday, I think last week, made a few runs. Glenn Maxwell. Zampa's been turning him a bit.
Up the Zamps.
Yep.
How about Zamps' hair?
The salad.
So good.
Mm,
And the earring.
Yep.
Rate it.
Gotta love the Zamps.
Love the Zamps.
Topes loves the Zamps. Smit, who's been impressing you on the cricket side? Australian cricket.
Besides
Stark,
yourself.
yeah,
Yeah.
Stark has been swinging it, so it's good to see.
Big idol of yours, isn't he, Smit?
Yeah. Smithy's been injured, so and game 2, I think we lost 6 for 25 in the space of about 10 overs. So
I think Mitch Marsh's been all right too, surprisingly. Like, I've liked his batting performance anyway.
but Jofra Archer's got it up too, so it's gonna be a good test tonight, I reckon.
Mm.
Yeah. Has Marnus, big boy, been playing?
He has. He hasn't done a heap, though.
Hasn't done a heap.
No.
He's a bloody absolute gun, that play. One of my favourites.
He missed the first 2 one-dayers.
Yeah.
But hopefully he's back tonight.
Mm.
And will they be playing test matches over there?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think it's just one day as in 2020s.
Yeah, okay. I think it's been a year from the days when they or a couple of days ago since they won their
Yeah.
test match series against England.
I'm pretty sure the Ashes are back here next year, which is good.
What was the documentary in the summer about Australian
Yeah.
cricket? That's one of the best documentaries I've ever watched.
Yeah. The one where they went over to England.
10-part series, I think it was. Yeah. What was it called again? Bloody.
Wasn't the Ashes? It wasn't called the Ashes.
The test.
The test, yes.
That's
I
it.
reckon it was the test.
Good work, Smith.
Yeah.
Good documentary that though. Happily watch that again.
Oh, absolutely. In the cricket season, I'll definitely give that another watch.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
the way they went about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's shout out time.
It is shout out time. Here we go.
Perth, got any shout outs this week?
Shout out time. Shout outs. Let me see who I've got in my Snapchat this week. And we'll give them a shout out.
Smith, don't go through your Snapchat.
No, hang on.
Dangerous.
Give a shout out to Benny Williams this week. Him and the big DOS man. Those two. There's only us 3 in English today, so give a shout out to those 2. And I might give a shout out to my cousin Ethan Warburton. I know he'll be watching, so
Yeah, was he the one that commented?
yes, he was. He's very keen listener. So give him a shout out.
And that's all?
That's all.
Smit? Smit, what do you like?
Oh no. So I've got a couple of shout outs.
Smit.
Shout out to Pierce. I've been saying Pierce native.
Yes,
Mr.
Pierce.
Good man.
Brody Pierce.
Shout out to Jemasari. Let's see who else we got. Shout out to Kynan.
He gets a shout out
Shout out
every
to Lara. So
What?
yeah, that's about it from me.
I think my dinner's ready, Smith.
Oi, boy, oi.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, go.
I'm only kidding, Smith. I'm only
If you
kidding.
weren't, I was.
For the
Yeah,
audience,
well,
audience out there.
there was
that
no
don't know.
conversation about this, just to let you know. To the viewers out there was no conversation about this. So
Lara is Perce's misso. And Smith
we'll
decided
be
to shout her
watching
out.
too. So
We'll be talking after the show about that. But
we will be.
boy, oh boy. Shannon's, any shout outs for you? From you?
Oh, not off the top of my head. I'm just having a quick look at the moment. I think I shouted out Danny Keane last week.
You did.
Like,
Shout out
Best
to
game.
Lloyd Butcher. Mel.
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Big Lloyd.
Shout out to Teddy Spark.
Teddy.
I know he'll be watching.
Definitely.
And what else have I got? Look, no one else off the top of my head.
Oh, I'm still
Yeah.
Smit.
I've
Boy,
got one more shout out. Just to Michi Chihuahua.
Oh,
Mr.
Yeah.
Troy, haven't heard from him for a bit.
No, he
He's
gave me
rolling.
Friday to work, so shout out to him.
that's
Any shout outs I want to give? Jimmy Burns, Riley Burns. I'll give shout outs to the Burns boys. Hope they're going well. I don't know if they'll be watching or not, but just shout out to them anyway.
love it.
Now, we're at the end of the show, but you know what we have to do.
Smit.
Schmidt's quote of the week. Let's do it.
All right, so this one's from Benjamin Franklin. Now, a bit
No,
for all those science
Smit.
geeks out there.
Smit, it's your quote.
It's your quote, not Benjamin Franklin.
Inspiration from Benjamin Franklin, we'll say.
That's probably better.
All right, so
Was
we
he-
got
Smit, was he the president of America?
no.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Never leave that till tomorrow, which you can do today.
I like it, Smith.
Oh,
That's inspirational for all the homework that I didn't do today. So
Yes, just for all the school people watching us today, keep up with your schoolwork. Don't worry about it tomorrow.
School people.
school people.
School people.
all people.
Actually, before we end the show, Smit, did you have another FaceTime on Saturday night?
That shit.
No, unfortunately, they didn't want it.
Oh,
They didn't want it.
Now, got a bit of feedback last week from the show. They didn't realise you were going to shout them out. They thought it was all a joke, and
Smith.
Oh, hang on.
Oh dear.
We are in trouble.
I did tell them, so I won't shout them out because I don't want it. But yeah, if you're listening, text me.
Oi! Spittles!
Anyway, so I think that is a wrap.
that's
George.
going to end the show. Smit, you want to do the outro? Do the outro.
Yep. So Shannon's first big wave.
Yes.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
I'll see you next time.
Boy, oh boy.